Good afternoon, everyone. This is Archer Connell, and this is my Vtuber debut. And I'm glad everyone's here to. Right off the bat, chat's already doing something weird. We got a lot of geese in the chat. Alright. Well, like I said, my name's Archer Connell. This is my Vtuber debut.
What have you done?
Oh boy, that's loud. My headset. That was pretty loud.
What have you done?
Alright. Not really. Not really sure how to start this off, so I guess we should start with the book of records for art, for me. This is my book of records. As I've already said, my name's Archer Connell. Age is redacted because, one, I don't remember my age. Only my sister and my brother remember my age. And two, even if I did remember, I probably wouldn't want to share because I'm old as hell. Birthday is December 1st, so don't remember what year it was when I was born, but I do remember it was December 1st. Ah. Yeah, and like Mr. Chuck said, my height is 196 centimeters, or for the Americans, 6'4". My family is, in my world is full of a total of 12 different clans. I personally belong to the Connell clan, which is not the most powerful, but one of the upper ranks. The only reason being is because we are technically immortal. Page number 2. General information. I am the head of the Connell clan. My father was never officially put into the head of the Connell clan. It stayed with one of my uncles because he was not of the Connell clan. My mother was, but my mother was the firstborn, so she was able to still hold the title for the firstborn male of her children to be the Connell clan leader. As I said before, the Connells are very English. I'm sorry. I'm nervous still. The Connells are immortal. There's only one way to kill us, and that's with using a weapon that we are bound to at birth. So if you don't have that weapon available, it's pretty hard, if not impossible, to kill us. I am a seasoned war veteran. I actually went through several wars. Some of them I even fought with my younger brother, which I often call older brother. Mother and youngest sister, who was younger than even my brother, were killed when I was at the age of 12. So now it's just me, my father, my sister, and my younger brother. My sister is older, but yeah. Like it says here, I have an older sister, and I call my brother older because he matured and grew up a lot faster than I did. And my father, we aren't quite sure where he is. He kinda, after my mother died, he kinda disappeared on us. So, still not quite sure where he went or what happened to him. Okay, my likes and dislikes. Of course, spending time with friends and those who are well acquainted with me and helped me out along the way. Oh, did I? Oh, shoot. I wonder if I can fix that real quick. I think I can't. I can. Okay, it's updated. Thank you, Maribel. I do enjoy forging. The Connell clan actually is known as Master Forgers. We spent I spent a lot of time in a forge. Oh, can you not hear it? I have background music going. I don't know why you can't hear it. There we go. That should be better. Yeah. But yeah, I spent the majority of my early childhood spending hours upon hours in the forge. I did learn from not only my uncle, my father, but also the first head of the Connell clan. He, uh, after my mother and sister died and my father disappeared, the the person we call grandfather in our clan, the first Connell head, actually took us in and basically raised us. I enjoy going into the mountains to hunt. We do live on a mountainous area, so we are very much self-reliant on ourselves. We don't have much interaction with the regular world, except for me because I was essentially banished when I was in my early 20s. Um, I also like working on old cars. Like I said, I'm immortal. I've been around for centuries upon centuries, and I enjoy finding old cars that I liked in past eras and trying to bring them back to life. So, and cooking, I enjoy it, but only when I, as most people, only when I'm in the mood to do it. So, but I do enjoy cooking. Uh, Dislikes. I'm not a huge fan of spicy food. I will tolerate it, but there are some foods that I just cannot eat. Uh, Losing people close to me. This one's very important because, like I said, I lost my mother and youngest sister at the age of 12. I also have lost many comrades that have fought us alongside me in the wars that I've been in, but I've also had several comrades that have made it through and continued to stick by my side until their time of passing. Uh, Beers, beers. I can tolerate them. I'll take a whiskey over a beer 90% of the time, or sake. I really enjoy sake. Um, Beers just have an odd aftertaste for me. Being called Master Connell, that one, that one's from a previous time era. Uh, hasn't haven't really had anyone call me that in a long time, but please do not call me that. Dull blades, being that my family comes from master forging and bladesmiths, I cannot stand having dull blades. Uh, if I do see a dull blade, I will actually talk to the person that owns that blade, and I will uh, try and let them try and get them to let me sharpen it for them. Okay. Next is animes. Yes. So the anime up at top. Hold on 1 second. I got a message from someone. The one at the top, Tears to Tira, was actually the first anime I ever watched, and it took me many, many years after I watched it to actually find it again. It was ridiculously difficult to find. Next, we have Sword Art Online, one of my top favorites out of all the ones that I've ever watched. And yes, favorite character is Kirito, and I feel like Asuna belongs with him. No one else. Darling in the Franxx. That's honestly just a really good anime that I've really enjoyed in my time of watching anime. Then the time I got reincarnated as a slime, I slurred my words there so bad. I'm so sorry. Um, but that anime actually, even though it's one of the newer generations of anime, I've loved that anime ever since it came out, and I've seen every single season and every single OVA. And then the last one is Saga of Tanya the Evil. That one, not many people know about it from what I've been able to find. Um, I have found a few people who do know it and who do like it. It's more of a dark fantasy reincarnated type anime, but if you do get the chance, I do highly recommend it. Mangas, I don't have many of them, but the ones I do have, I really enjoy. Like the time I got reincarnated as a slime, I have 4 of the volumes for that one. Tokyo Ghoul, I have 4 volumes for that. I don't have any volumes of quintessential quintuplets. Yes, yes it is. I do plan on getting the box sets. I just haven't yet. Death Note, I do have 2 volumes, 2 of the black volumes of Death Note. And then Dr. Stone, I only have 1 volume as of right now. But I've been having trouble trying to find that one. I don't really understand why, but I've been having trouble finding Dr. Stone manga. Music. I grew up on country music. Uh, when EDM and dubstep and chillstep came around, I really, really fell in love with the music type that they provided. Being that I grew up on old style music and country music, I really felt like EDM had something different going for it when it came around. Video game soundtracks, there are so many great games out there and so many great soundtracks. And honestly, in my opinion, some of the best things about some of the best games is the soundtrack. Without a good soundtrack, I feel like you just can't have a solid game. Rock and roll, grew up on a mix of country and rock and roll, honestly. Well, not rock, but country. But rock and roll was a huge part of my life. I actually have one of the Metallica Black albums on record. Favorite types of games, sandbox games, so stuff like Minecraft, uh, is it Factorio? Yeah, Factorio. Uh, my mind just blanked on the game. What's it called? Satisfactory. Uh, Stuff like that I really enjoy. And if y'all have any good recommendations for any kind of sandbox or survival, tabletop, FPS, or VR games, I'd really be interested and really would love to give any kind of recommendations y'all have a try. Survival games, really just any kind of survival game. Uh, One that I know me and my friends like to play is actually and we'll be doing a playthrough of it here soon, is The Forest. We're going to try and do a playthrough of it before the second Forest game comes out. What other... I have a couple of other ones that I haven't played yet, but I do plan on trying to get my friends to play with me on those games. Tabletop games, I mean, card games. I love Uno, Phase 10, Cards Against Humanity, even games like Monopoly and stuff like that. And I love trying new card games and tabletop games. Like I said, I'd love if anybody has any kind of recommendations. I would love to be able to see what you have. Yes, there is going to be a second Forest. FPS games, you've got games like Siege, Apex, Destiny. Would Destiny? I guess Destiny would be considered a FPS game. Even Team Fortress 2. There's quite a few games like that. Yes, no, you're not wrong. That's what I'm hoping we can do. VR games, right now my VR headset is not up and running. I don't have it functional right now. But once I do get it functional, I will be playing tons of VR games. And I would love to see any kind of recommendations y'all can give me for that. On to the next page. Goals. As chat has already said, the training arc in Siege must continue and go harder. Improving at FPS games. If any of y'all have seen my streams, you know I'm really bad at FPS games. So I would like to improve on that and try and improve just all around how I play them. Something else I want to do is learn Japanese, so I may do some Japanese learning streams. Okay, Chucky, I checked my posture. Do some Japan. Hey. Okay, hydrating it is. That was actually well timed. I appreciate it. I do want to learn Japanese, so there's a possibility for learning streams in the future for Japanese. I really want to reach partners with Twitch because I would love to make this a full-time job if I could. And I would love to collaborate with some of the other VTubers out there. Well, any of the other VTubers. Right now, I don't have any connections to any of them, but I would love to be able to meet some of them and get to where we could actually game together. And lastly, I mean, the main goal of streaming and having a VTuber is, of course, to have fun. I mean, why else are we here, right? I mean, y'all are here to watch, to have fun, and I'm here, to provide entertainment. This is actually the person who designed my character, Marby. Marby is actually in chat, so everyone say hi to Marby. She is the mother of my avatar. And on the next screen, this is some of her work, by the way, some of her other work. This is the person who helped rig. Into the chat, yes, I will eventually play Jackbox. Sherry. I don't know if Sherry is in the chat. I think she is. Let me see. She is. Everyone say hi to Sherry. Um, and again, Sherry is the person who helped bring Archer to life. Marby and Sherry worked together to bring my character to life and to essentially bring my imagination and my dream to life. Oh, wrong button. Hello? And then we got Panikin here. Panikin has been talking throughout the whole chat. So I know he's here. Panikin has been able to help me through the entire process of getting my VTuber, setting up my stream, and just all around helping me. And he's even helped me with some of my editing, helping me with my ads to help advertise for my VTuber debut. He's just been a huge help, and honestly one of the best things that has ever happened to my character and to me to be able to get to this point. This is some hashtags we came up for. So for whenever I'm streaming, I'm going to whenever I'm streaming, I'm gonna try and remember. I'm still trying to get used to this. Still trying to remember everything. The hashtag for my streams will be hashtag watch Connell. And then for anybody who makes memes or jokes or even just makes fun of me or finds funny content in one of my streams, my hashtag for that will be hashtag Connell memes. And fan art, if anybody ever makes fan art. I don't expect that for a long time. Hashtag Connell art. And then for the fan names, I came up with either clanmates, assassins, or I came up with one the other day. And I'm going to put a poll up, if I can remember. There we go. Poll. Create new poll. I meant to have this made earlier. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to fix this. Ooh. No. No, who did that? Who did that? No. Sloth, how dare you? Okay. So I'm going to put this poll up for 5 minutes. So we now have a poll somewhere. I'm not quite sure how that gets put up there. Can y'all see the poll? I'm not calling it. Oh, Jesus. Not spaghetti. But the choice, what I was thinking was either clanmates, assassins, or voidwalkers. I don't know why, but somewhere in the back of my head, the idea of voidwalker was like, hey, maybe this would be a good name. Okay, future streams. I want to do game nights that involve not only the people I'm playing the games with, but include the viewers as well. So, as somebody mentioned in chat, maybe do the Jackbox games. Yeah, Jackbox. Stuff like that, games like that, or even having games where I just ask y'all what y'all think I should do in said game. Collabs with other VTubers. I'm really, really hoping I can meet some other VTubers that are willing to collab with me. And then meme streams. I've always enjoyed meme streams, so it's really something that I've always wanted to do, always wanted to have the ability to do. I just have to figure out how to set it up, but once I do, I will definitely be doing a meme stream. Okay, now we get on to the art page, which I was wondering where this was. I put this in the wrong spot. Oh shoot, why can y'all not see the... Oh, that's why. I think... Yeah, okay. Hold on. I can't get it to... Okay, the poll's not working. Oh, apparently it was. Heck yeah, Murphy, that'd be awesome. This is the art page, going over all the little details about Archer, which I will be showing in greater depth here in just a second. You know what, actually, I'll do that right now. Why don't I? So this... Why is that locked? Don't do that. This is Archer in the full. I can make that a little bigger. Archer is able to... I can see that, Joe. Archer is able to actually remove his coat, bag, and sword. So there's the sword gone. There's the coat. There's the bag, and even these little belts across my chest can disappear. Most of the time you will see me with all of my accessories on. Something else that's really neat that they were able to add into my character was the ability to have different facial expressions. So, like this one, I've got blood on the mask, which was absolutely amazing. Of course, big anime hard eyes. I don't know how often I'll be using that, but I'm glad it's there. Then blushing again. Don't know how often I'll use that, but there will be a time. Let's be honest, we all know there's going to be a time that I get embarrassed or something like that, and I blush. Then tired bags under the eyes. This also makes the eyes kind of droopy, more so than usual. Then there's this, whenever I get mad at somebody, I can just stare them down. So you're coming with me. And then this was an absolute amazing feature to have. Which again, Barbie and Sherry, yes. I really appreciate all the work y'all did on Archer and all the help y'all gave me along the way. But now we'll get back to the actual debut. A little too low. What the heck just happened? My screen messed up, sorry. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Now for the last page. Oh wait, actually that is the last page. Yeah. So I guess we'll just go back to the chatting page. I guess now, if anyone has any questions, I'll answer them. I'll wait to see what chat does for a second. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and From now on, every stream will be a VTuber. That's weird. Every stream that I have from now on will be a VTuber poll. Or VTuber stream. Good brain functions, I promise. I promise I have a functioning brain. Questions with anyone else? If any of y'all have recommendations as well, I would really appreciate it for how I can make my stream better, how I can do better content, or anything as such like that. Yeah, I hope so. But still, if there are any tips, I mean, it's always good to have advice and help as you go along. Thank you. Alright, well, if there's no more questions, that's where I'm going to be ending the debut. I may start the stream back up in probably about 15-20 minutes, playing some games. We'll have to see how it goes. But until then, if you're interested in seeing my YouTube channel, Twitter, Discord, or Instagram, thank you for the sub, Toxic Snow. All of those will be in the description of my channel. So if you have any interest in that, I would appreciate it. Until then, thank you and have a good evening.